Touchdown Bulldogs, number 7, Jacob Badawi. Touchdown Bulldogs, number 11, Matthew Munoz. McCain's handoff to number 7, Jacob Badawi. Cheer on those baby Bearcats. McCain's pass is complete to number 2, Andrew Aguilar.
All right, we have Cole McCain on the right, Matthew Munoz in the middle, and Jacob Badawi on the left. I'm sorry. They all scored touchdowns. He threw a touchdown. You guys came in and secured at least a share, and then next week you'll officially win the Palomares League title. What did you guys know? What was your job tonight against Bonita?
Our job was simple, just do our game plan.
What was your job, though, as quarterback?
My job was to hit the open guys. They usually play off on the twos. When they come up, we hit them over the top and just control the game.
Opening drive, 94 yards, I think. You took control early on. How important was that to set the tone?
That's huge, to set the tone. They put us all the way on, like, I think it was an 8 or 6 yard line, and we just drove them all the way down the field and scored.
Okay. Matthew, you had a touchdown. What did you feel like your job was tonight in the victory?
I felt like my job was just to follow my blockers, let them lead me to the promised land, and that's what I did.
Okay. What was something tonight that it was typical of the season so far? I mean, you guys are undefeated. What was like your trademark tonight in terms of you guys are doing this in every game? What did you guys do really well tonight in your opinion?
Set the tone with the running game. That's what we do every game. That's what we, and you know, with Badawi right here, me and Badawi, you know, just doing what we do, setting the tone. And,
Okay, same thing with you. You know, what did Ayala need to do? What did you guys, coming into the season, Glendora was the favorites. In a week, you guys are going to be the official Palomares League champions. What did you guys do to kind of upset everybody or surprise people?
Oh, our O-line, we put all of the weight on our O-line's back.
You did what?
We put all of the weight on our O-line's back.
Okay.
Our O-line was amazing.
What did? But as the season went on, when did you guys realize this could be a really special year?
We knew this could be a special year from the very beginning. We had a lot of returning guys, a all the guys stepping up. We just worked really hard in the offseason, and we knew it.
Okay. Same thing with you guys. One more each. Well, first of all, you were talking about your offensive line. What would you want? Can you name them for us?
We got Michael Lopez, we got Michael Rodriguez, we got Joshua Lopez, we got Anthony LaFrance, we got Gage Silva.
Okay. What would you want to say about their effort tonight?
Oh, they're great. They work hard, they practice hard, they hit the weight room, they're
Okay.
smart, they follow.
I always ask this question, even in good times. I'm sure as athletes, you always see the mistakes more than you did the good things. What's something that you guys did tonight that in the playoffs you want to make sure you're better at or you're more disciplined? What's something you'd like to see your team in the next couple weeks sharpen up on?
Just playing our game, not letting other teams get us out of our rhythm. We play the game that we always know we can, and no one can stop us.
Great. All right, this is Jacob Horn, senior, right?
Yes, senior.
Mr. 4.3 GPA and all that good stuff. Is it really?
Yeah.
There you go. Hey, Jacob, I know this wasn't the night you guys wanted or expected, but what did Ayala do well enough to take control of the game?
Their linemen are extremely well, or they played extremely well, and they could run it outside. They had inside game and outside, so it was hard for us to pick a point to attack at. So defensively, it was just tough for us to pick where we could put all our people at and stuff like that. But they're just a really good team, and we played hard, so that was a good part. Other than that.
You got injured down here, right?
No, I just knocked the wind out of it.
So you're all good?
Yeah, I'm
okay, cool, because I know a lot of people were worried. So you guys play, is it Claremont next week?
Yes, we play Claremont.
Is it for a playoff spot, you think?
It could be. If we lose, we could be out of playoffs, but hopefully we'll win and we'll be secure.
So what do you guys need to do better next week against, I mean, I know it's a totally different matchup, but what do you guys as a team need to do better next week against Claremont?
I'd say just prepare more, because one thing that we didn't do well today, or we could do better, is make our reads. Play sound, make our assignments, and if we do that against Claremont, we'll definitely win.
Okay.
We'll get the job done.
All right, this is Ayala head coach AJ Gracia. Coach, 31 years old, you look about 24 or whatever, but you guys just wrapped up at least a share of the Palomares League title tonight. I'll say you guys are going to beat Alta Loma next week, and you're going to be the champions. How proud are you of your guys to not only be 9-0, but to stay as sharp as they have through the first 9 weeks of the season?
Yeah, right now we're 9-0, and we've accomplished a lot so far, and we've been really focused, one game at a time. I know that's cliche, but we really have been. And it's the senior group, this junior group, even the sophomore group. We've had a lot of success with the incoming freshmen, and there's just something special about this group of guys. They're a family. They love playing for each other. They love playing for their coaches. There's a lot of trust amongst each other, and we still got one more game that we need to get focused on. We're going to enjoy this one a little bit tonight, and then we'll get back at it over the weekend.
So I talked to Badawi, McCain, and Munoz, and all three of them went out of their way to mention how amazing the offensive line has been all season. What would you want to say about because the O-line never gets enough credit for success. What would you want to say about your offensive line?
They're never going to make it in the paper. They're never going to have any stats. They don't keep track of pancakes. But we gave, started with week 1. We were down against Chino Hill's crosstown rival, and we gave the entire O-line the offensive player of the week, because that we knew was going to be our strength. And whether you throw the ball or run the ball, you still have to have a great O-line. And you look at any successful team, especially at the high school or even college level, you got to have a great O-line, and I think we got one.
So a lot of people coming in assumed Glendora was going to be the favorite, and I think this fairly say they had most of their key guys back. Yeah. What did you guys do to maybe not your own expectations, but how did you guys exceed everybody else's expectations?
I mean, we didn't exceed any of our expectations. We knew what we could do.
But I mean, like popular thought,
Yeah, it's tough because all you see is the scoreboard, and you don't see us up early, and we lose our key player against Glendora last year, and we kind of fell off, and we lost a couple, and we just unraveled. And I think we were maybe 1 year away, and I think that's kind of where we're at. But we didn't really care what people voted for us or who had picked. I mean, we knew people had Bonita picked for tonight. So, we
did they really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. By the way, why wasn't this game competitive?
You know what? Our defense has played lights out for the last 4 weeks. And, whenever you have a defense that swarms like that, I know as an offensive coordinator, it gets tough. And you start to feel guys that maybe aren't there. And, defensively, just being able to swarm like that, it's going to make any kind of game look a little sloppy.
Okay.
And we were lucky to execute. We made the plays we were supposed to.
Okay.
We had the matchups we wanted, and sometimes you don't convert, and all of a sudden it's a 14-0 game at half versus 21-0.
Well, in a 94 or thereabouts drive to start the game is a pretty good tone setter.
Yeah.
2 really quick ones. First one, I'm sure as a coach, you saw all the good things, but I'm sure in your mind, you've thought about things, mistakes made, didn't take advantage of certain things. What's something between now and the playoffs that you want to make sure your guys sharpen up on?
It's still the goal line. You know, we can't have the ball on the 1 yard line with, like you said, a great O-line and not get 7 points out of it. You know, we put a lot of trust in our O-line and we just didn't convert. But, you know, give credit to them. You know, they fought to the very end. You know, they know they had some pride and they didn't want to get shut out on their homecoming game. And, you know, Coach Bogan's a great hell of a coach.
Yeah.
And our staff does a great job.
Okay, so last thing, what are you most proud about this group?
Everything they do. Seriously, they make me proud every day. It's easy to coach these guys. They just know what to do. And you know, when you said, oh, you know, Glendora had a lot of their guys coming back, we had almost all the marquee guys coming back too. And I think it's just it's one of those things that you just got to go out there and play your game.
Yeah, absolutely. And something I noticed being on a lot of sidelines for the last 20 years, these guys really feel like, it seems like they're really united as one. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, and they have a lot of confidence. They don't have a disrespect for their opponent. They take them all seriously. But you know, we feel we walk on the field and we can win any football game.
Okay.